Listen, I think it's time for CM Junk to retire. I think it's time for him to go back into retirement. He's causing more damage than he is helping the business. He needs to retire. He needs to hang it up. It's over. It's done. It was a good 1-year experiment, but it was a failed 1-year experiment. He needs to retire. I think this 1-year experiment was proof that the business never needed him in the first place these past 7-8 years. I can't believe this story is true. This dude got injured fighting Omega and the Young Bucks. I repeat, this dude got injured again fighting the Bucks and Omega. Wow. So, this idiot, this moron, this doofus, he gets injured 2 times as a world champion within the same week with non-wrestling related injuries. The first injury that he confirmed, this dude jumped off the stage and hurt his leg. And he had to vacate the title. So, to repeat himself, this doofus, see, this is why Triple H and Vince and Johnny Ace didn't view this guy as a top guy. This dude gets into a fight with the Bucks and he tore his chest, he tore his pec muscle, and he injured his bicep. This is unbelievable. Now I'm hearing he has to vacate the world title once again. Please retire. This can't happen a third time, bro. You can't keep getting handed world titles after injury after injury. That means, bro, your bones are brittle. Your body is brittle. As the words of Roman Reigns, you are not an athlete. You are uncoordinated. You are not an athlete. Hang it up. Dude, I've been in fights in my life. By the way, I've never lost a fight, but I've been in fights. I've never torn a bicep. I've never torn a chest muscle getting into a fight. Like, huh? I've watched tons of boxing matches, UFC matches. From my experience of watching combat sports, I've never seen somebody tear a bicep, tear a chest muscle fighting. That means most likely Punk or Junk, whatever you want to call him, CM Junk got his ass whooped against the Bucks. And look, dude, he tore his arm off. He tore his chest muscle fighting the Little Bucks. You see, this is why Michael Jackson, this is why Michael Jackson whooped his ass in the UFC. This is why he played with him all rounds. This is why CM Junk got his ass whooped multiple times in the UFC. If you tore an arm and you tore your chest muscle fighting the Little Bucks, that means you should have never been allowed in the UFC. If you got hurt fighting those guys, that means they got some good punches in on your ass then. That means that was probably a good fight. You got injured fighting them. That means my money is on the Bucks possibly whooping your ass. if those are the facts. Nobody gets injured like that fighting somebody. You tore two muscles. And you injured an arm in your chest fighting the Bucks. How is that possible? That means you lost. Any guy who gets injured during a fight, I don't care. You lost, homie. Huh? Right? Just like in boxing or in the UFC, if you get injured, there's no excuse. A loss is a loss, a L is a L. And then I'm hearing this Ace Steel guy, like, hold on, well, look, I've never seen this Ace Steel guy a day in my life, right? I seen him last week. That's the first time I've ever heard of a guy named Ace Steel. So I'm hearing this Ace Steel guy. I heard he bit Omega. I'm like, bruh, maybe that's why CM Junk doesn't know how to fight. Because I'm hearing this Ace Steel guy was his trainer. If you have to bite somebody over actually fighting them, that means you can't fight. That means you are scared. That means you know no combat skills whatsoever. That's called a panic move. When you bite somebody, that's a panic move in a real fight. Ask Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson bit the ear off of Holyfield, he said that the only reason he did because he was panicking. He knew he lost the fight, so he was desperate. He was in panic mode, so the only thing that came to his mind was, okay, let me bite his ear off because he is relentless. I can't beat him. I gotta stop him somehow. Let me bite him. Ace Steel, he bit Omega? Why, huh? What, dog? Is he a damn vampire? Imagine a wrestling trainer bites somebody instead of fighting them. Wow, man. These two morons are from Chicago? Dog, you guys are down bad, man. Anybody from Chicago, you are down bad. I mean, damn, man. What the hell? Is it true? Y'all can't fight? Dog, CM Junk is from Chicago and he can't fight? Wow, man. But the point is, he needs to retire. Because these are back-to-back injuries. Dog, you just came back from an injury. Dog, he is the definition of bad leadership. This is why Vince never made you a top guy. John Cena would never do this. When you are world champion, you gotta be the leader. You gotta lead by example. You are the face of the brand. Fighting other co-workers minutes after you just won the world title and you get injured once again, which means you gotta drop the title once again. That means you are a joke. See, this is why you would never be Cena. This is why The Miz main evented WrestleMania and you didn't. The Miz got 6. The Miz is a businessman. He is not a dummy. He is a professional. I'm sad. I'm mad, man. I was looking forward to seeing what CM Junk was going to do as a world champion again. I figure, okay, he's healthy, right? Okay. Now there's no more excuse. You are a 2-time world champion. Let's go. It's like he looked stupid. Like, look, during that press conference, he was like, look, anybody that got problem with me, say it to my face. I'll walk down that hall all the time, say it to my face. And then moments later, he gets into a fight with the Bucks and you get injured. How stupid do you look? How dumb do you look now, huh? talking all big and bad. You got injured in a fight, in a real fight, in a non-fake fight. Wow, CM Punk. So you get injured in fake fights and you get injured in real fights. That means, bro, you ain't made for this business. You ain't made for this business anymore. Your bones are too brittle to be a top guy. You are a mid-carder. Look, man, Tony Khan has to lay down the law. I think he needs to release this guy. Tony, this guy is hurting your business, literally. First of all, he caused you tons of negative press these past 2 days. He has divided your locker room. He got into a fight with your EVPs, and now he's injured. Now he has to drop the title once again after Dean Ambrose just dropped the title to this guy. It's like, dog, just give the title to MJF and just be done with it. Okay? No more freaking battle royals. MJF should face Dean Ambrose for the world title and just be done with it. No more battle royals, no more stipulations. This is ridiculous. So now you have two champions who had to forfeit their titles. This is, I never in my life seen this before. A guy with that big a name, he had to drop the title back to back. The first time he got hurt during a non-wrestling injury, had to drop the title. He just came back from an injury, won the title back. Now he has to drop it once again. He should retire. It's like his body ain't built for the wrestling business anymore. What part of that don't you understand? He's done. What has he done for AEW? Only thing he's doing is rising the stock of Cody Rhodes. That's all he's doing. This is crazy, man. I can't believe he got hurt again. After getting into a fight with the Bucks. And it is now, it is a non-wrestling injury back-to-back. He has to retire. Tony Khan has to either cut him or force him into retirement. Or give him a less role. Make him a manager or something. Make him a manager for FTR. Give him a Sting-like role. Because he's not a top guy. Top guys don't get injured like this. You serious? If this was the WWF, CM Punk would have never been a champion ever again. Ask Finn Balor. Finn Balor got hurt one time, and Vince never gave him the Universal title ever again. I mean, that was a smart move, actually. See, that's the WWF. When it comes to AEW, dog, they hand you the title after a goddamn injury. That's stupid, dog. Just forget the damn interim. He needs the vacant title, and he should never touch it ever again. All his fans were just waiting until when he will come back, and now he's done for a very long time. A torn chest muscle, he's done for like at least 10 months. So, dog, he needs to retire. He has had an awful run. Awful run. See, he wants to talk all this crap about Vince, Triple H, and the WWF, right? But you have had an awful run this whole year, an awful, terrible run. And You had a better run in your last company. What part of that don't you understand, you idiot? You see, this is why Vince didn't want him back. This is why Fox was begging Vince to bring him back, but Vince said, hell no. Hell no. So, from a personality standpoint, CM Punk is not to be trusted. And from a physical standpoint, he's still not to be trusted if he got injured twice as world champion. It's like, dog, just stay retired, don't come back. And if you do, be a manager. It's like, how is he needed wrestling? The fact that, dog, he has had awful looking matches since he's come back. So how is he needed? He has had awful, terrible looking botched matches. So, dog, they don't need him. AEW does not need him. And the fact of the matter is, him being injured might be a blessing in disguise. Because now, him as a cancer will be gone for the next 9 months. Hopefully. I can't believe it, man. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, man. He was talking all that big and bad at the press conference, and we now know he has the body of a woman. He has the body of a woman, dog. Bianca Belair has a stronger body than this man. And look, dog, how did he hurt his bicep? Dog, you have doughy arms. You have no definition. You have no biceps. I don't get it. You have fat, doughy girl arms. And you have no chest. You have no chest separation. You have no chest muscle. So how did you hurt your chest muscle when you don't have any? Now look, dog, look. I'm a bodybuilder, right? So I'm trying to figure out, how did he hurt his chest muscle? How did he hurt a pec if he has no pecs to tear? He has no biceps to tear. So how did he get injured? This is insane. I don't get it, bro. Once again, like I said a long time ago, CM Punk he ain't no draw, and he is not a top guy. He never was. He never will be. He keeps contradicting himself all these years, saying, "Oh, I should have main evented WrestleMania. I should have had my own ice cream bars." And you got injured back to back in 1 week after winning both world titles. You won the world title, then damn near 25 minutes later, you got injured again. Come on, man. That's it. I'm done.